everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a super simple watercolor flower painting. I promise, even if you are a beginner, you will find it super easy to follow along. Trust me, if you are new to watercolor, this is the perfect place to start.
Alright, let's get started. I'm using a Canson mixed media book for this painting, but feel free to use any watercolor paper you have. Today I'm using purple watercolor for my flower. Start by loading your brush with the purple watercolor and carefully drawing the shape of a petal. Don't worry if it's not perfect, every petal has its own unique beauty. Once you have the basic shape, rinse your brush and dip it into clean water. Now with the damp brush, go back and gently spread the color from the edge towards the center of the petal. This will create a lovely gradient effect that gives the petal dimension. Make sure to spread the color evenly and avoid pressing too hard. A light touch will help create that soft, airy look we are going for. Take your time with this step and watch how the color flows. It's one of the most satisfying parts. Now leave a little space and draw another petal. Use the same techniques as before. Start by drawing the shape of the petal with your brush and the purple watercolor. Once you have outlined the petal, rinse your brush thoroughly and dip it into clean water. With your damp brush, go back to the petal and gently spread the color from the edges towards the center, just like before. This will help create a seamless blended look that mimics real flower petals. Take your time and enjoy watching how the color moves with the water. It's all part of the fun. Keep your touch light to maintain that soft, delicate effect. Continue repeating this process for each petal, leaving a bit of space between them. Now that our first petal is dry, we are going to add another petal that overlaps it slightly. This will create depth and make your flower look more realistic. Start by drawing the new petal so that it partially covered the first one. Use the same technique as before. Be sure to blend carefully where the two petals meet to create a natural transition. This layering effect will give your flower a beautiful dimensional look. Take your time and enjoy watching the petals come together. Now let's draw another petal overlapping our second petal, just like we did before. Make sure the petal below it is completely dry. If it's still wet, the color will spread and you won't be able to clearly differentiate between the two petals. Now let's fill in the remaining gaps with additional petals using the same technique. Now it's time to add the stem to our beautiful purple flower. Using green watercolor, simply draw a line from the base of the flower down to create the stem. And just like that, you have created a stunning purple flower using some easy techniques. It's amazing how with just a few simple steps you can create such beauty. I hope you enjoyed this process as much as I did. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this tutorial and want to see more painting techniques, please subscribe to my channel. Your support means a lot and I can't wait to share more creative projects with you. Happy painting! See you next time!